Fox abruptly cuts Terry Bradshaw on NFL Sunday after he cleared stance on Tom Brady controversy. Fox NFL Sunday: a shaky start to the season as Terry Bradshaw is abruptly cut from broadcast after candid Tom Brady remarks. September 22, 2025. The familiar, high-energy opening of Fox NFL Sunday took a stunning and unexpected turn today, leaving viewers and sports media analysts buzzing. The on-air segment featuring Hall of Fame quarterback Terry Bradshaw was cut short, with sources suggesting the decision was a direct result of Bradshaw's candid and some would say controversial comments regarding Tom Brady's new mega-contract with Fox Sports. The incident unfolded during the pre-game show's first segment. The panel, including Curt Menefee, Howie Long, Michael Strahan, and Jimmy Johnson, was in the midst of a lively discussion about the most anticipated storylines of the new NFL season. Menefee brought up Tom Brady, a recurring topic this season, given his unprecedented 10-year, $375 million deal to become Fox's lead NFL analyst. This is where things took a sharp turn. Bradshaw, known for his unfiltered and often humorous takes, had been uncharacteristically quiet until this point. When asked for his thoughts on Brady's transition from a player to a broadcaster, Bradshaw leaned into the microphone with a wry smile. "Look, I've been doing this for over 3 decades, and you've got this guy coming in, hasn't even called a full game yet, and he's getting paid more than I have in my entire career," Bradshaw began, his voice taking on a more serious tone. "I mean, I'm happy for him. He's the GOAT, they say, but I'm also a Fox guy, and when I hear about a contract like that, and I know how much money the network just made on the Super Bowl broadcast, well, you start to wonder. You go into the office and ask for a little raise and they say they're running a little tight. Then you see that number. It's a heck of a deal for him, and maybe not so much for the rest of us." Bradshaw's comments, which echoed similar remarks he made in a podcast interview over the summer, had previously been dismissed as his classic, good-natured ribbing. However, this time, the tone felt different. The other panelists seemed to hold their breath, and a tense silence fell over the studio. As Menefee attempted to transition to the next topic, a sudden and jarring cut occurred. The live feed switched to a pre-recorded commercial break, leaving the panel mid-sentence and viewers in a state of confusion. When the broadcast returned, the Fox NFL Sunday set was visibly different. Terry Bradshaw was no longer in his seat. Instead, a replay of a highlight reel was playing on the main screen, followed by a quick pivot to a different segment with the remaining analysts. The broadcast continued without any acknowledgement of Bradshaw's sudden departure. Menefee simply picked up the discussion where it had been before the break, a move that only heightened the speculation. Social media platforms immediately erupted, with fans questioning what had happened and speculating about a potential conflict between the network and its longtime star. Later in the broadcast, a brief, pre-recorded statement was read by Curt Menefee. "Terry Bradshaw is dealing with a personal matter and has had to step away from the broadcast for the remainder of the day. We wish him all the best and look forward to his return." However, the statement did little to quell the rumors. Insiders from the sports media world believe the move was a direct response from Fox executives who were displeased with Bradshaw's public comments about employee compensation and Tom Brady's contract. Bradshaw's remarks touched on a sensitive subject: the stark contrast in pay between veteran talent and the new generation of multi-million-dollar sports personalities. For years, Bradshaw has been a beloved figure and a cornerstone of the Fox NFL Sunday franchise. His folksy charm and down-to-earth persona have been a major part of the show's success. His unscripted honesty is what makes him so popular, but it also appears to be what led to today's dramatic event. Neither Fox nor a representative for Terry Bradshaw has provided further comment. The situation raises serious questions about the future of the show and Bradshaw's role within the network. In an era where sports media is increasingly dominated by massive contracts and corporate interests, this incident serves as a stark reminder of the fine line broadcasters must walk between being authentic and towing the company line. The football world will be watching closely to see if Terry Bradshaw returns to his chair next Sunday and what, if anything, he has to say about the day he was abruptly cut from the broadcast.